together, and they've put together what they would expect a business to spit out, and then you compare the two. Now, in a perfect world, obviously they're going to say the same thing, but chances are that's not going to be the case. And I think this gives a great opportunity to see a couple different things. One, it gives an opportunity for your teams maybe you saw there was some opportunity that they saw that you weren't privy to. I mean, you just didn't. I mean, they're the experts, you're not. So you can be like, wow, I didn't realize that we would be as in a favorable cost position in that, for our manufacturing. So that would give us some potential upside. Or I didn't realize we were going to sell that much. Or it might be, just from like a marketing standpoint, we've got some big competition coming in some of our products that we didn't really anticipate from a macro standpoint, but the teams that that really have their feet on the street, they were the ones that were able to elevate that information to you. So I think it can kind of work both ways, and I think what that does is it gives you a chance to understand and rationalize what exactly is your expectation for the next year, and I think it also gives you an opportunity to potentially stretch your team some, because when you're if you're doing from a tops-down perspective, and you've got a number that you're expecting, it's X, and your team's come out with Y, and it's woefully short of that, you can really get into a situation where you can really push and stretch and challenge them, because they might not really fully understand what the full business goal is, or maybe they're not fully engaged on some of the objectives that you have, and I think that gives you a good opportunity to push them. And on the same note, if in a perfect situation, they come in and they roll up a higher number than what you expected, and if you feel like from a leadership perspective that might be a little too bullish, you can also hedge back some, and you can continue to have your teams kind of push to that higher number. So if nothing else, if everything runs perfectly, you're actually going to outperform